So I'm Bethany McBee, and I am the school nurse at Miamitown and Crosby Elementary.
Brandon McBee, I'm the assistant principal at Harrison High School.
We're married. Well, I get to be a part of a really, really great group, which is the City His City, and that's actually what made me decide to begin attending LifeSpring, because I saw what was happening in our community with all of the churches coming together, and I was like, hey, we need to pick one closer to home, because the church we had was a little farther away and we were making every excuse not to go. It's really cool to see how the community, it's not one church doing one thing, it's all the churches coming together and doing lots of things. So the backpack program is a program that sends food home with our elementary students, and several different churches throughout our district help provide that food. We're not just feeding kids, we're feeding families, because people don't realize how much kids depend on the food they get at school. You know, you have a student that comes and tells you that they've not had a bath or a shower in several weeks, and you know, I looked at my husband after we figured that out and said, you know, we're so blessed that we're never going to be in that situation. We're never going to receive that phone call home. And we took that to the City His City, and by the end of the day, we had a washer for our school. Nobody had to do that.
I think when you look at the junior high and high school level, just the presence that the church has in both those buildings is pretty phenomenal. And I think it kind of exhibits itself when you look at the, you know, kind of the mentorships that you see with John being in the buildings, and just that relationship building, I think is huge. A lot of our kids, you know, don't have strong relationships at home, and so to have that piece of mentoring that they can see, whether it's an adult in the building or a student leader in the building, I think that impact is huge. To kind of combine those two with making sure that they have what they need physically and emotionally, I think is important, and the impact that all the churches, including LifeSpring, have is it's pretty indescribable. So it's pretty cool. I think the future of this community is pretty limitless. Honestly, I think if with how much momentum we have as a community right now, with what's going on in our schools and what's going on in our community, what's going on with the churches, the more people we can get involved, the sky's the limit. It's going to be awesome to see how we kind of flourish as a community.
Just kind of a rally. I feel like all the churches, not just LifeSpring, not just any of the other churches in the district, but there is kind of a rally and a support around the schools that is going to shape our future.